Have you ever loved someone and still felt like you just didn't know how they loved back? Maybe you gave everything, words, help, affection, and they just pulled away. Or maybe you're the one who loves deeply in silence, and those grand emotional gestures make you feel overwhelmed, even trapped. If you've ever been in that kind of dynamic, chances are one of you was using FE and the other FI. And believe it or not, those exact differences that cause conflict can also be the path to real emotional healing. Meet Clara. She's an ENFJ, deeply caring, emotionally tuned in, always thinking about how to support others. Her love language? How can I help you feel better? Then there's Simon, an INFP. Gentle, thoughtful, but guarded. He loves intensely, but quietly. His question is, can you accept me even when I'm in pain? At first, it's beautiful. Clara is drawn to Simon's emotional depth. Simon feels seen by Clara's light and compassion. But over time, something cracks. Clara says, I know something's wrong. Talk to me. Let me help you. Simon replies, I'm not ready to talk. I just need space to understand myself. And just like that, disconnect. Clara feels rejected. Simon feels invaded. They're both hurting, but speaking in totally different emotional languages. So what's really going on beneath the surface? Why do FE and FI types attract each other, and yet so often feel misunderstood? To understand that, we need to look at the cognitive architecture of each type. Clara, ENFJ. Dominant, FE, Extraverted Feeling, prioritizes external emotional harmony. She reads group emotions and instinctively tries to fix or support them. Auxiliary, NI, Introverted Intuition, sees emotional patterns and long-term meaning, often projects deep interpretations of others' behavior. Tertiary, SE, Extroverted Sensing, lives in the now but less refined, can overreact to perceived emotional shifts. Inferior, TI, Introverted Thinking, struggles to detach emotionally or analyze without bias. When Clara's help is declined, she doesn't just feel ineffective, she feels invisible. To FE, no response feels like no love. Simon, INFP. Dominant, FI, Introverted Feeling, experiences emotions internally, filters the world through deeply personal values. Auxiliary, NE, Extroverted Intuition, sees alternative meanings and emotional possibilities, often in a non-linear way. Tertiary, SI, Introverted Sensing, clings to past experiences and sensations for grounding. Inferior, TE, Extroverted Thinking, struggles to express emotions with structure or assertiveness. When Clara insists on fixing his emotional state, Simon feels exposed, like his emotional boundaries are being violated. The key difference, FE wants to fix the space between people. FI wants to protect the truth within. This isn't about who's right, it's about how different emotional systems operate. Here's where it gets powerful. FE can teach FI that sharing your emotions doesn't make them less real. That vulnerability isn't always exposure, it can be connection. FI can teach FE that not every emotional wound needs to be solved externally. Sometimes just holding space is the highest form of love. FI brings depth. FE brings connection. And when those two meet with respect, something healing happens. Even their cognitive structures complement each other. FE looks outward to create harmony. FI looks inward to protect truth. But together, they teach each other balance. But here's the twist. This healing doesn't happen automatically. It takes intentional understanding. The truth? FE and FI aren't emotional enemies. They're just speaking different dialects of love. One builds bridges, the other guards inner temples. But when they learn to cross into each other's worlds, they can heal wounds most people can't even see. Now I want to hear from you. Are you more FE or FI? Have you ever loved someone with the opposite function? What was the hardest and the most healing part of that dynamic? Drop a comment below and share your story. It might help someone else feel understood. Like this video if you've ever felt emotionally lost in translation. Subscribe for more deep dives into personality, relationships, and cognitive functions. And watch next. When TI and FI clash, logic versus truth, and why both are essential for real love. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.